Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It's Thursday. It's the 23rd day of June. Today is National Detroit-Style Pizza Day. I actually kind of like Detroit-style pizza. It's good stuff.
I don't know that I even know which Detroit style is.
Oh, I'll explain.
I know what Chicago style is.
National Hydration Day today as well. National Pecan Sandies Day today, and National Pink Day. So if you're a fan of pink, today is your day. And I've got a Dear John letter today. It was kind of an angry Dear John letter, actually.
Oh.
About a person who hired a company to do some stuff for them, and then they just never finished it and never came back.
Oh, boy.
And then 9 months later, just show up pretending like everything's fine. And anyway, if you'd like to chime in, you can do that on our page if you'd like. Facebook.com/John and Heidi Show. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Thursday.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. According to a survey of over 2,500 adults over the age of 18, out of the following, what is your go-to ice cream flavor, Heidi?
Bubblegum.
No, it's not even on the list. That is Heidi's. The number one answer, vanilla, 22%, followed by chocolate, also 22%, followed by mint chocolate chip, 19%, cookie dough, 14%, strawberry, 11%, Rocky Road, 9%, and I don't like ice cream or I don't eat ice cream, 3%.
Bubblegum wasn't on there at all?
No, wasn't on there. It came in below I don't even eat ice cream. Do you prefer your ice cream in a cup or a cone, Heidi?
Cone.
Wrong. Just kidding. Cone came in at 52%. Cup came in at 48%, so you were right. I was just deciding to, be difficult today. Hey, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know that Robert Pattinson, he's a good-looking guy, but now science has proven he is maybe the most attractive man in the world?
Wow, yeah, okay.
He's known as the broody vampire Edward in the Twilight franchise. Most recently, he was the Batman. He was originally given the title of the most attractive man in the world back in 2020. He's been on top of that list ever since. The title comes after an algorithm that ranks facial features was used to analyze the leading men of Hollywood. Pattinson scored an impressive 92.15%, beating out Harry Cavill. How do you say that? Cavill? I don't know how you... You know that guy. Henry. You know the fella. He played
no,
Jesus.
I don't.
Anyway,
okay.
91.64%. Bradley Cooper, 91.8%. Brad Pitt, 90.5%. And George Clooney, 89.1%. I got 0%. I didn't take the survey. All right. Now we don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Members of a production team for The Late Show with Stephen Colbert were arrested at the Capitol while filming a segment there.
I saw this.
What in the world were they doing? I have no idea what was going on. There's a whole big story here if you want to read the whole thing. Sandra Bullock does not know how long her break from acting will last. The 57-year-old admitted she's, quote, so burned out and tired she needed a hiatus.
Oh, that's too bad.
That is too bad. But she's a very good actress.
She
Almost
is.
everything I've ever seen her in, I've really liked her in.
Yep.
Some of my favorite movies that she's done are movies where she's not
not all
typical.
dolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
There
too.
have been two different movies I can think of where I was like, wow, when I first started watching, I'm like, I can't believe she picked this role. But then later you're like, wow, that was amazing, and she's an amazing actress. And 2 workers, actors are working on the Netflix series The Chosen One in Mexico were killed in a car crash last week. That's really sad. Production has been suspended.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've got all the details in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Google has suspended an engineer who claims the company's artificial intelligence software gained consciousness. Blake Lemon said, while messaging a chatbot contained in a software called Language Model for Dialogue Applications, he determined that if he became sentient, he told the Washington Post that it had become sentient. Told the Washington Post, if I didn't know exactly what it was, which is this computer program we recently built, I'd think it was a 7-year-old or 8-year-old kid that happened to know physics.
Oh my gosh.
Said he spoke with the robot about death, about psychological questions, and at one point even said the words, I am aware of my existence. When he took his claims to the higher-ups at Google, he was dismissed and put on administrative leave.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, don't know if that's a good thing.
These things are such a bad idea.
Kind of sounds like the beginning of a movie to me.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember saying that in 2019 about this little COVID thing that was coming. It's like, it sounds like the beginning of a movie, and it was a bad movie. Well, it wasn't a movie. It was real life, and it was really scary. All right, hey, if we can't solve this climate crisis and create world peace or end the pandemic, at least we have this. 2 companies have banded together to end the numerical mismatch between hot dog buns and wieners. Yeah.
You know what? It's about time.
It is. The Heinz Hot Dog Pact. It's a deal with the bread maker Wonder to sell 10 packs of buns and then 10 packs of Heinz hot dogs. I didn't even know Heinz sold hot dogs. The buns will be available Thursday. So I don't know if that must have been like last Thursday or maybe that's today. I don't know. Maybe it's today. There was a petition with 34,000 signatures.
Yeah, this is something I think we can all get behind.
Kraft Heinz says, it was our duty as the world's most iconic ketchup to rally our passionate fans and champion change for the age-old unequal bun and wiener packs.
That's such a pain.
It really is, because it's like, okay, there's 8 of these and there's 10 of those.
Yeah.
How many do I need to buy? I need to buy 5 of these and I need to be 10 of those. Wait a minute, that's not going to work. So you have to do like this hot dog math. Here's the other thing. You can just buy what you want and then eat a hot dog without a bun. That's what I do. That's my solution. I didn't get a pact going though. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for Dear John Letters.
Dear John, Dear John.
All right, Heidi, I got this Dear John letter through Facebook, and it's kind of an angry one, honestly. Usually our Dear John letters are pretty happy lately. Some of them are a little bit perplexed on what to do. This lady was a little angry, and the good news is we're going to see if we can help her, and I think some folks have already chimed in with some advice. But take a listen. Feast your ears on this, Heidi. Here we go. Dear John, what do I do? If somebody started a service for you, never finished the service, you contacted the person 3 months in a row with no response, so you don't pay the rest of the invoice because A, they didn't finish the service,
right,
and B, they refused to contact you about the services that were not rendered. Then they show up 9 months later unannounced. I have it on video evidence. On your property, taking pictures. When you message them asking why they are there, what is the reason for them being on your property, not thinking they would respond because, well, they didn't before, for 9 months, 3 consecutive months of no responses, documented proof, and they reply with just coming by to see if services were finished. No, they weren't, she went on to say. Obviously, check your phone. What would you do? Would you pay the rest of the bill? Oh, and how unprofessional to come to my property and take pictures unannounced with no contact made for 9 months later. So, what would you do? Signed, frustrated. Kind of sounds like she's a little frustrated. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Honestly, I've had something not quite like this, but we trying to think of how much detail I can go into without saying. We had a person who actually worked with us for a while, and this was the craziest thing. He left and didn't come back for like 6 months, and then just called in one day like nothing happened. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
That was the craziest thing.
That's actually not the thing I was thinking of.
Oh, what were you thinking
I
of?
was thinking about a service that we had done that the person didn't come back for over 2 years.
Oh.
And then brought the finished product back wanting to get paid full price for the services.
I just thought of what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Well, in his defense, he was busy.
No, there is no defense. None.
All right. Hey, if you would like to chime in with some advice for frustrated, I know she would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it too. It kind of sounds like Heidi needs to type up her own letter. She's still angry about that.
I'm extremely angry.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, I'm going to give my best advice, just, shooting from the top of my head here. So they didn't finish the service. They didn't call you back. It's been 9 months. I don't know that you are obligated. I don't know if there was a contract that you signed. That would make my advice kind of pointless because you'd have to look at the contract. It was saying it was a service. Doesn't even say what the service was. Must have been something outside because they were on your property, but probably not in your home, and you had them on video. And then when they reached back out, they said just coming by to see if the services were finished. That actually reminds me of another thing. We had a friend who had some bushes he wanted removed. And the people were going to come and remove the bushes. And then he finally, after like a month of that not happening, he hired somebody else to do it. And then the first company sent him an invoice.
Oh, yeah.
For not removing bushes. He's like, what is this invoice for? Well, you had reached out and wanted us to remove the bushes. He's like, yeah, I did want you to, but you never did it. So here's the thing. In the defense of the company, sometimes people get busy. So one of the things I would do before you jump to any conclusions, I would reach out and just talk to them. Sounds like you're sending messages. Maybe this person doesn't even get text messages on that phone. But reach out, well, no, because he sent a text saying coming by. But I would still call and say, hey, here's what's going on. I would talk to the person, and then, hopefully you can both come to a conclusion that works for everybody. If you'd like to chime in with advice, you can do that at facebook.com/John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The brand Northern Tissue's toilet paper slogan in 1935 was splinter free.
Oh, my. That is a plus.
Yeah, when kids were asked what the phrase they hate to hear... Oh, I'm sorry. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
When kids were asked, what phrase do you hate to hear your parents say the most, they said, money doesn't grow on trees.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one that kids don't like to hear the most. So I think we've actually said that before. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
NASA accidentally taped over the moon landing. There's no original recording of the event. Yeah, it got recorded over. An episode of Cheers or something. I don't know what it was. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The average cloud weighs 1.1 million pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy cloud. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The average football or soccer player runs as far as 9.5 miles in a single match.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole lot of running. Our
That
final
is.
fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Seals sleep only 1.5 minutes at a time.
Really?
This just in, I may be part seal. All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. faster. DrinkBlitzEnergy.com. Promo code radio20. That's DrinkBlitzEnergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. Yay! It's brought to you by Mintervention.com. All right, question for today, Heidi. A new survey says 35% of adults look forward to this every day. What do you think it is?
Bedtime.
No. You said that with way too much glee. I think I know what you look forward to. Checking the mail. Yeah, 35%. They're like,
that's you.
We get mail. I can't wait to see what came in the mail. And Heidi's like, it's all bills. Why do you even care? All right, Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. What would you do if you threw away a piece of garbage and the trash could let out a deep moan? That's what happened in Sweden. Would you? Well, here's what they did. Civic-minded pedestrians who dropped trash into 2 bins on the bridge there are rewarded with a sexy moan. Oh, right there.
I would not like that at all.
Come back soon and do that again.
Oh, my gosh.
A bit more to the left next time. I don't know what that means. Anyway, a bit more to the left next time.
Oh, yeah,
right,
that's
whatever.
just super
City
creepy.
Council started the campaign to encourage people to be less dirty with their litter and maybe be a little more dirty with the language coming from the trash can. It's right out of the gutter, Heidi. That's what that
so
is.
Bizarre.
It really is. That's why it landed right here. It's weird news. What did you expect in this spot?
Jeez.
Something not weird? No, you're expecting the wrong thing. Always expect weird news because it is weird news. Brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. This list was sent to me. It's 10 tips for saving money. Now, I don't know if I'm doing all of these. We'll find out. Number 1, keep track of your spending. Yeah, I know that. If you don't keep track of where it's going, it gets lost pretty easily, doesn't it?
It gets gone.
Number
real
2,
fast.
separate wants from needs. We did that a few years ago, and it's amazing how much we didn't really need. It was just stuff we wanted. And
then we quit doing that.
Yeah. Then avoid using credit to pay your bills. They're saying, pay your bills, and then, if you need credit, use that differently. But next, save regularly. 5, check your insurance policies. Sometimes you're paying too much. You don't need to. 6, be careful about spending a significant amount of money on periodic purchases like gifts, vacations, yada, yada, yada. 7, cut down or downgrade services. Sometimes there are cheaper packages that you could get by with, and you wouldn't even miss the other things. They mentioned cable on here, phone, because like some phone plans, it's a whole big long list. Number 8, try lowering your energy bill. They have some tips on how to do that. Number 9, consider signing up for online bill payment. Sometimes that saves you money. And then number 10, cut down on takeout ordering. Oh, yeah. I've got that entire list in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. Comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Lucille Bunnell says, age is something that doesn't matter unless you're a cheese.
Lucille Bunnell.
Yeah. Louis, L-U-I-S, Bunnell. Luis Bunnell.
Oh, Luis.
What did I say?
Lucille.
Okay, I'm not really paying attention over here. Hi, I'm new here. All right, thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show. This portion of The John and Heidi Show is brought to you by The John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying The John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of RadioTravelGroup.com. Here's the headline. Family-owned nonprofit travels the country giving away free books. This is kind of cool.
Oh, that's pretty great.
A New Jersey family-owned nonprofit they're on a mission to spread love through literacy. And it says, last June, Kayla Bolwar Sykes and her husband Raymond opened Hidden Gems Literary Emporium, a donation-based bookstore in New Brunswick. On opening day, the shelves were filled with 10,000 donated books of all genres for all ages. News about their bookstore spread like wildfire, and soon they were getting donations from all over the world. Said it snowballed into a huge library of love. Since then, they had over 40,000 books donated to them.
That's awesome.
They run entirely on donations. Some customers donate $1, some give them up to $100 because they're going, hey, we want to help. However, if somebody comes in with empty pockets, they're going to walk away with as many books as they would like. Every year, the Skies family plans to take their bookstore on the road now to deliver thousands of these free extra books to educational resources to families and children all around. They went on their first book tour July of last year, 1 month after they opened. They described it as a life-changing experience. Unfortunately, since then, their RV broke down, or their minivan broke down, so they got an RV instead, and they turned it into a mobile book experience. So, that was kind of one of the sad things. We were like, well, the little van doesn't work anymore, but now they got a bigger van with much, much, much more room. I've got a link to this if you want to see it. They were on the Today Show, and you can see the video, and you can read the story and all of the details. I've got links to that in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Thursday.